Is free will a grand illusion? Or does neuroscience hold the key to understanding our capacity to make choices? These are some of the questions we'll grapple with today. In one corner of the debate, we have the determinists. They argue that every decision we make, every action we take, is predetermined by our brain chemistry, our genes, and our environment. They contend that our sense of free will is nothing more than a convincing illusion, a narrative our brains weave to make sense of the world. According to this view, our brains are making decisions for us before we're even consciously aware of them. Now consider the perspective of the Compatibilists. They assert that free will and determinism can coexist. While they acknowledge that our actions are influenced by external factors and internal processes, they maintain that we still exercise control over our decisions. They argue that while our choices may be influenced, they are not predetermined. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the Libertarians. No, not those libertarians, but philosophers who advocate for libertarian free will. They argue for the existence of free will in its purest form, asserting that we have the power to make completely free choices, unconstrained by our brains, our genes, or our environment. The debate doesn't stop there. Some neuroscientists are bringing a new perspective to the table. They argue that our understanding of the brain and free will needs to evolve. Rather than viewing the brain as a deterministic machine, they suggest that it is more accurate to view it as a complex, dynamic system. This perspective opens up the possibility for a new kind of free will, one that is not absolute, but is also not completely constrained by determinism. So, where does all this leave us? The debate on free will is far from settled. The determinists, compatibilists, libertarians, and neuroscientists each present compelling arguments. However, they all agree on one thing. The concept of free will is fundamental to our understanding of human behavior and our moral and legal systems. In conclusion, the question of free will is as complex as the human brain itself. It's a question that challenges our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Until we can fully understand the workings of the brain, the debate on free will continue to rage on.